the call load has been steadily increasing. We've been seeing an increase in violent crimes. Funding is always an issue, and it seems like we're always, the way that this works is I think everybody has to deal with this, but we have to do more with less. We provide a service through our people, and that's really where, if you look at the bulk of the department's budget and the bottom line, is a large portion is in personnel. And that's really where it translates for us as an increase for manpower. Allows us to not only be more proactive to hopefully affect positively those crime numbers, but also have those good positive community relations. Don't get us wrong that our officers are out there, they're doing a great job. We're doing more with less every single day, but as the community grows, we're going to need to grow with it, and we don't want to get behind it. And we're seeing to the point where we're being stretched to the point where it's potential in the near future that we could start losing traction. And it all comes back to the manpower, the resources. You put more officers out on the streets, you're going to have more clerical staff that need to process the paperwork. There's going to need more jail space, that kind of stuff.
We prepare all of our crime reporting for the state and federal government and enter and remove data such as stolen items and wanted persons or missing persons into and out of state and national databases. Right now it feels like most days we end up in that chaotic situation where we're looking for enough resources to complete what's in front of us. In our community, over the 9 years that I've worked with the department, we've seen an increase in all our crime types and certainly an increase in violent crimes. So the chaos is this work has to be done to get to court on a certain time, and we need more or different paperwork, or have found something that the officer needs to correct and we're sending it back to them. Meanwhile, outside of that chaos, all of the regular work is building on the side. At any given time, we are 50 to 90 reports deep. Right now, I know there are about 120 traffic warnings that need entered. They're a low priority because they don't have a court date. And we're doing the other 100 citations that went with those because they do have court dates. So that chaos really results in muddling through and going back to what I said originally. We work on priorities, and the most important thing comes first.
The fire department is tasked with saving lives and either preventing or reducing property damage. We have a variety of things, services that we provide to accomplish those ends. Fire suppression, we do emergency medical services. We are now working into the advanced life support area so we can better provide our citizens with a higher level of service. Billings Fire Department is unique in that we have about 44 square miles within the city limits that we provide services to, and about 110,000 people. We also have a contract with the Yellowstone County, and we call it the BUFSA. That's the Billings Urban Fire Service Area, and that's the area that surrounds Billings. That's an additional 48 square miles. So we're about 92 square miles of area that the Billings Fire Department covers out of 7 fire stations. We really need some additional resources to service our citizens properly.
The 911 center staff, you have 2 people and you can get overrun very quickly. That's not a situation that we're unfamiliar with. On a regular day we get overrun, but every call is important, and we want to make sure that everybody knows that we are there and we're going to be able to mitigate your problem. It might just take us a few seconds longer because we're juggling other people's emergencies as well.
The type of supervision we use is direct supervision, where the staff members are actually in the units with the inmates. We have very few people in here on misdemeanor sentences. Most everybody in here has got a felony waiting to be adjudicated, or in here because of a felony of some kind. Here in Yellowstone County, we're seeing mostly a meth problem. And that's causing a lot of different issues, burglaries, thefts, car thefts every day it seems like. We get major assaults. We're having crimes that these people really cannot be put back out on the streets. So we have to pick and choose who we can really take, and a lot of that is determined by the staff here at the jail. For us, the biggest issue is getting people that need help, need treatment for mental health issues, find a place for them that is not a jail. We're doing everything we can, but at some point it's going to be, the public has got to decide what we need to do. Do we need more mental health treatment facilities? Do we have a place to put these people, or do we continue to incarcerate them?